Hi, I'm Dr. Vaughn Johnson, and I've been talking about XALO Ageless for quite some time now. Today I wanted to take a few extra minutes though and talk about combining two phenomenal products. One is the XALO Ageless and the other is the XANGO juice itself, and some of the results that you might see. I'm excited about this because, as many of you might already know, they just recently changed the flavor of the XALO Ageless, which has really enhanced, in my opinion, compliance, because now patients truly enjoy this on a daily basis. I recommend it to my patients often in order to help them manage the aging process, because it truly does address all three aging theories. And that to me is exciting because it's very difficult nowadays to find in one nutraceutical that capability of addressing all of the issues of the aging process. But then when you bring in the XANGO juice, now you're addressing an even more important part of our wellness and our health, and that's called inflammation. About a year ago, there was a survey performed with people taking both the XALO Ageless and XANGO juice on a daily basis. And these are some of the results that we saw with this survey, which to me is pretty exciting. So these are people calling back in after they had been on these products for a minimum of 1 month. Just after 1 month, we saw tremendous improvements in how people felt. And in fact, if you'll look at some of these slides over the next few minutes, I think you'll be impressed as well. So over 200 people responded to this survey, which to me is pretty impressive, especially when you're just involving nutraceuticals or natural products, right? And what we saw a lot of was people talking about improvement in quality of sleep, improvement in energy, as you can see there on this slide. That to me is extremely important as a physician, because that's probably one of the most common complaints that I see just in those two right now on a daily basis, and especially as people are getting wiser, or as we say sometimes, the aging process, but people aren't sleeping well, and therefore that contributes to their lack of energy. But then there are several people that sleep, although not as soundly as they could, and therefore that's also contributing to their exhaustion throughout the day. And so to see a 70+% improvement in both of those areas, that to me is tremendous. And that makes me pretty excited and makes it really easy to recommend this to people on a regular basis. People felt better, just their outlook on life, as you noted, as well as they felt like they could handle stress. Now, unfortunately, a lot of us have stress nowadays, and it's a major contributor to chronic inflammation in our bodies. So to handle the stress process in our bodies and the stress response, it's important that we consume high quality supplements on a daily basis, and you're going to get that both with the XALO Ageless, combining that with the XANGO juice, again, on a daily basis. And so you'll notice that several responders saw improvement in increase in their immune function, the appearance of their skin, memory. All of these things are extremely important for us to maintain wellness. What is wellness exactly? Well, that's creating balance within the system, and that's when the body is really hitting on all cylinders, as we say, meaning that the hormone system is functioning better, the gastrointestinal system is functioning better, the nervous system is functioning better, cardiovascular, even down to the cellular level of those little tiny molecules that we call DNA. All of that's being addressed when you consume XALO Ageless and the XANGO juice on a daily basis. As you can also probably see in this survey, there was some very common written responses, and people that were actually side notes to us. We really didn't anticipate this, but it was fascinating that people were responding and saying, hey, I'm losing weight, I'm finding improvements in my hair growth, I'm not losing as much hair. They see improvements in their eyesight, as well as improvement in joint function. More vivid dreams, again, very crucial, because they're getting more sound sleep and getting into the deeper stages of sleep. Therefore, they're waking up feeling more rested. They're going to have more energy throughout the day. Reduced appearance of skin spots and reduced vein visibility. Both of these are issues that as we age, you're going to experience. And so when you can consume natural products, again, the XALO Ageless and XANGO juice on a daily basis and see these type of results, that to me is tremendous as a physician, because I don't have to worry about unusual side effects. I don't have to worry about overdosing. I don't have to worry about these type of things that sometimes I run into when I'm prescribing pharmaceuticals. And then some of the standout testimonials. This to me was actually a lot of fun to read because people were writing in and saying, hey, I feel like I'm 20 again. They're feeling more youthful. They're feeling, I guess we could call it ageless, right? Because in spite of the aging process, they're feeling a more youthful vigor to their health. This to me is tremendous, again, because as we age, one of the issues that we face is we lose our function and we lose our ability to move. And so if we can feel more youthful, we're going to stay more active. And you stay more active, you're going to really manage the aging process in a much more healthy way. Notice how I'm not saying anti-aging. We can't reverse the aging process. We're just managing it. And anytime we can manage that using natural products like XALO Ageless and the XANGO juice, we're way ahead of the ball game of our peers that are trying to manage it through other modalities. So as part of these standout testimonials, people are noticing that they just have this general sense of well-being and overall just feeling better from consuming XALO Ageless and XANGO juice on a daily basis. And when you are feeling better, I always tell my patients that you'll live better because it has a rippling effect into other aspects of their life. As I mentioned earlier, they're going to stay more active. They're going to try to eat a healthier diet. And if you are, again, feeling better and living better, you're also going to look better, and you really will manage the aging process.